everyone, Ray Landis here, and today our adventure is going to be the unboxing of a brand new Firefly S-style guitar. Let's see if I've got my razor knife in here somewhere. I know I put it in my pocket. Where in the world? Oh, there it is. Got it. All right. I like the way that Firefly packages their guitar because they usually come without any damage. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Whoa. As usual, completely encased in styrofoam. This side is obviously the top. More tape. We'll slice that here. We'll slice it here. Here, and 3 spaces on the other side. All right, there it is. The unveiling. Oh, another piece of tape. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. This model is already out of stock. I waited to push the button, waited and waited and waited, and then I said, oh, this thing's going to be sold out before too long, so I better get me one. Gotta love that squeaky styrofoam. Let's just make short work of it. There we go, look at that. Woo! That's a beauty. This is the Firefly FFST Classic Series with the new shape of the headstock. Firefly is going to work, and I guess they've heard a lot of feedback, and they decided to go ahead and change the shape of the headstock just to be a little more appealing. I like the old one. This is nice also. This one's got locking tuners, and evidently it's got a 9.5 to a 14-inch radius with the famous stainless steel ball end frets. This is the HSS configuration. The plastic is still on the pickguard and the pickups. Looks like it's got a nice switch. You can tell by looking at the top of the switch. It looks like a regular quality switch. We'll have to open it up and see what kind of pots we're looking at. But this has a 2-point trem with a little different shape on the saddles. And on the back, we've got the tapered heel joint. We've also got a cutout here, nice belly cut. And they said it was white, but I think it's more like an ivory, wouldn't you say? Ivory. And this is supposed to be a flamed maple neck. The flaming is not as pronounced as I saw on the website, but it still looks really, really nice. And it feels good. There's no sharp edges, of course, with those stainless steel ball end frets. So this is going to be a fun project if anything needs to be done to it, just because of what it looks like and how it feels. And I'm excited about it. And hopefully you'll be able to get these again because they are sold out on the website. But this is a nice looking instrument. I hope it plays as good as it looks. All right, this was the neck pickup. A little bit of sound from the 60 cycle hum. The neck and the middle, you get really nice noise canceling. I think the pickups have good articulation. Now the middle pickup. Again, no noise canceling in that. Let's still has a really nice sound. Now we got between the middle and the humbucker, you get a little bit of sound in there because of the mixture of a single and a double. A nice sound. And now we have the humbucker. Okay, one more time, we'll run through again. Neck. I like that minor chord. Okay, then we got the neck in the middle. Very nice sound there. I like that's one of my favorites. And you have the middle. Okay, now you've got the humbucker in the middle, bridge in the middle. And now you've got the bridge. And everything's full tilt. This middle knob is going to be the tone for the neck. Okay, and then I think what we're going to have is the bottom tone is going to be for the middle pickup. So you have tone for middle and neck. No tone control for the humbucker, but if you take it and put it in the middle humbucker position, you can get some tone control. I know you can't see the knob from there, but I'm telling you what's going on down here. So you can get some tone control. And the whammy bar does work. It does stay in fair tune. Tell it's already going out of tune. Might be able to adjust that though to get better tuning with that whammy bar. But I do plan to do some mods to this. I'll play it like it is for a little bit, and the plastic is still on the pickup, so I don't know if that changes the sound a whole lot. But I'm thinking about maybe putting a different neck on this guitar. Maybe a different pick guard. Maybe just change the whole guitar. I don't know. We'll see. Fireflies are very versatile. You can do a whole lot with them, and they do have the ability to interchange with some of the Fender parts. You can tell that whammy bar made that go out of tune. Light use, I think you can get away with it. Otherwise, I think I may have to change that out as well. I have another one I think that will fit this, and I've changed out the whammy bars on the tremolo system on Fireflies before and have had great success with that. I have another one that has a 2-point trem just like this. Changed it out to a different brand. I think it was a Canes or one of those types of brands that you can get from AliExpress. Might have been ARM, but they work well, and sometimes when you change these out, it's all you have to do is just change out the system, put a nice brass block in there, which I think this does have a brass block. I haven't opened it up yet to check, but I think it does. The main thing I really like about this guitar is the
the contours and the way that it's configured. So I may put a different neck on this, even though this neck is really nice. I have some plans for this guitar that I don't know if I can get away with it or not, but I'm going to try to kind of mod it into something a little different. But it's got really good bones. If you decked this tremolo, you wouldn't have any problem with tuning whatsoever. The guitar itself feels really good, and with the compound radius on the neck, the locking tuners are they're kind of strange because they don't feel really responsive as I would expect them to. So maybe the ratio is low, and you have to turn it a lot to get a little bit of just a little bit of change. The ball end frets are awesome. Nice mushroomed strap buttons. The shape of the saddles is pretty cool too. But overall, I think the pickups sound pretty decent. It's a great guitar. Firefly is one of my favorites, and they've always been really good. Some of them have needed more adjustment than others. I haven't done anything to this except for tune it and put the whammy bar in. It was a little loose. I tightened the set screw up. Other than that, this is right out of the box, and it sounds pretty decent. So I highly recommend it. I think for I got this for $189, and it was like $27 shipping. This is the new headstock, by the way. The other headstock, I guess, through different types of surveys and some input output from customers, they decided to change the headstock. I like the old headstock. I have no problems with it. At first I didn't, but now I do. I do like them. So now here they got a different headstock, but overall great guitar, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with it. If this has helped you make a decision whether or not you want to try a Firefly, or if you've gained something from this that is valuable to your knowledge about guitars or budget guitars, I'm going to ask that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share, and comment. And I will see you next time for the next guitar adventure. Take care.